We stopped in Guernica and had an excellent meal on the restaurant on the square. And now we've taken a side road and we're looking for a Celtic fort. And my wife has about peed herself several times because the road is pretty steep and we're out in the middle of the woods. So we're going to spin around. We're very, very close. We got to go up here. And I'll tell you not if this thing is Celtic or not, because I'm an expert. Well, I had to walk about 200, 300 yards, and I found it, and I thought I'd give you a view. I'm pretty high up because I can't walk very far, and I'm about out of breath. So, guess what? Here we are. And it looks very, very promising as a hill fort, a Celtic hill fort. So let me go walk around it. It has a trench dug. Let me see what's up here. So the Celts would build a wall out of stone. They would have it, at least in Germany, the wall would be tied together. Actually, let me back up. They would build like a palisade out of wood. And then about 3 meters away, they would build another palisade, tie the two together with horizontal logs, and fill the center up with dirt. Well, here, so here's the trench they've dug. They have a wall built out of stone. And I guarantee you it's filled up with dirt as soon as I find the gate to get in. Let's go see if I'm correct. So I have to give the Spaniards a lot of credit because this is reconstructed. But you know, stones don't evaporate. And unless they're picked up and used somewhere else, they stay where they were put. And unlike in other parts of Europe where they would actually steal the stones to make a castle, on the same spot there had been a Celtic fort. Alright, so let's go in. Now, you came in the main gate, on lots of them, and they had a place where they would funnel the warriors down, and it was a killing zone. And that's what this is. So we come around. Here's the second gate. This is called an Iron Age fort. Now, the ones in Germany, they didn't live. They didn't live. Now, this is big enough. There may have been a small village up here. I'll have to check it all out. So, somebody has come up here with a lawnmower and mowed it. I'm guessing that they lived up here. That's what I think. So let's go over there. Okay. I can't tell if I'm taking pictures or not. I am. So here is a reconstruction of what they thought it looked like. They think it was 7.5 hectares in large. That's more a hectare. That's quite a bit. 25 some acres. So here's the deal to grind wheat. 2 stones. Pour the wheat in here, make flour. Wear your teeth down with the dirt. So, and they're telling it featured 3 gates defended by towers. Yeah, so we got us a Celtic in the south of France, and looks like in Spain. They're called oppidum. It's on top of a mountain, and they lived up here. And they would walk down to the valley and harvest their crops and bring it back up here where it was safe. So let's walk around and see what we can see. I'm pretty sure that those are foundations of houses that used to be here. This is absolutely fantastic. And let's not give the Spaniards any fucking credit, because the road up here is like a little trail that a donkey would use. It's not signed hardly at all. And yet I get up here and it's been freshly mowed with no place to park. Does that make any sense? Alright, so let's let me shut it off. I've vented enough. Well, I'm not going to walk down there. But it just goes to show that they dug a ditch, they made a wall out of stone and earth, and it was a fortress. And in this place they lived also, but not so much in Germany. Let me go down there. My wife was on pins and needles as I was driving up here, because the road is worse than the lumber. So there's a place north of Wiesbaden. It's up on top of a mountain. Very similar. You see, look, there's the bank they made. They dug all this out by hand. I know my kilt shit. So, let's go back. I found it. I confirmed it. I am so pleased. The elevation marker where I was at. Naturally, it doesn't have any numbers on it. But whatever the altitude is, we're at the top of it. So if this was here, I guarantee you 20, 30 kilometers away, there was another one. These people, they lived together and traded together. Okay, I'm probably 300 yards or so to the car, and it's mostly downhill, so I'm still kind of wore out from the hike I had this morning. I had this meal. It was like a rack of beef, but it wasn't ribs in this restaurant. I thought I was getting chuletas de patatas. Well, I got patatas, but I got beef. And I have a picture of it. And it was delicious. And I ate majority of it. Well, you know, when you get old, like I am, your teeth, you know, need some help, and it's got holes underneath your teeth, and you get food stuck in there, and you have to get a toothpick, poke it out. And so I've discovered a little trick. After you've eaten a hearty meal like I had, you just gotta wait for about an hour, and you pick your teeth, and you have a little snack stuck in your teeth. You just swallow it up. Kind of like a reserve tank. Alright, so I gotta go through here. My wife was sure nobody ever came up here, but they've been up here, and they've been recent.